Hey guys, I'm on here to make a quick video. Uh, Mike Tomlin has been extended to a 3-year deal, and it's no surprise to me whatsoever, and really it shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. Uh, this is something that a lot of people were expecting, and some were hoping. Uh, I'll just get into it. Last season, Pittsburgh finished 10-7, even with the QB controversy. I give Mike Tomlin that. But I just need to see more. I will not be satisfied unless we have a seventh Lombardi sitting in that trophy case. I ain't doing that. I'm not going to sit here and act like, oh yeah, this is good for the team, because unless he delivers a Super Bowl in that span of time, his contract year, I give him that. That's how long I give him to win a Super Bowl. But if he does not deliver a Super Bowl to Pittsburgh, then what will that contract extension be for then? What would it be? What what would we be accomplishing? What did we accomplish by extending him at that point? What? Another non-losing seasons? His contract goes up until 2027. So, yeah, we have Mike Tomlin as the coach until 2027. Uh yeah, I hope he can do something with this team. A lot of people were like, "Oh, well, we need to give these rookies time to gel." Yeah, they will have time to gel. I give them that. Let them have time to gel and get used to the NFL. I'm super excited about the rookies coming into this season. We if you think about it, guys, we're already in June. We're 2 months away from the new season. 2 months is preseason. So, yeah, I'm not expecting a whole lot from him. I mean, I want him to win a Super Bowl and prove all of us wrong. The ones that are saying he can't win a Super Bowl without, Bill Cowher's old team. Uh, but at this point, he has not shown anything like that. He has not been able to show that he can win a Super Bowl without that team. Without a guy like Ben Roethlisberger, Troy Polamalu, James Ferrier, James Harrison, you name it. Santonio Holmes, Hines Ward. I mean, the list goes on and on, man. We have the team to win, but we just don't do it. We always fall short because of injuries. If it's not TJ getting hurt, it's Cam getting hurt. If it's not Cam getting hurt, it's TJ. And if it's not both of them, then it's Minka. We just can't win. That's what's diluting this team is injuries. It has injury has plagued this team. The injury plague has just been the worst nightmare for the Steelers over the years. And if we could get together, like, just put together a freaking full healthy season, this team can and possibly can be Super Bowl contenders. I'm not going that far yet. I have to see it first. But I will say this. The amount of times that I've sat here and every other Steeler fan, Steelers content creator, you name it, have said this is going to be our first losing season. This is going to be Mike Tomlin's first losing season as a head coach. He somehow pulls it out of his ass and prevents that. I really do expect more this year. I repeat, do not want to hear any excuses about his coaching. If he can't lead this team, this team that Omar Khan has absolutely put on the field for Mike Tomlin. Look at this. Russell Wilson signed. Traded for Justin Fields for a 6th round pick so we don't lose anything. And we declined his contract, and I think he's only getting $1 million or $2 million. Like $1 million. But still, you got the quarterback room. I'm willing to give. I really want to see what this wide receiving core can do this year because I'm really excited to see what they are able to get done out there and accomplish. Because they hear the criticism that they're taking. Like, this is a backup, this is a 4th and 3rd string backup. They have something to prove now that everybody's been saying that. And I've seen a lot of negativity towards, guys like Russell Wilson, Justin Fields. Oh, well, Russ wasn't this in Denver. Denver wasn't really going anywhere. Even with the better season that Russell Wilson had, he really didn't have any chance to take that team to a Super Bowl because of how just atrocious that team was. It wouldn't have made a difference. But yeah, everybody wants to trade for Brandon Ayuk, Cortland Sutton, Adebo Samuel, and I'll even throw in my personal favorite. One of my personal favorites, which I think is very underrated, Jahan Dotson. I believe I got his name right. Yeah, Jahan Dotson from the Commanders. I think he'd be a good number 2, but I honestly think that if it were possible, he would be a number 2 or 3. You could put him at number 2 and Wilson at 3, and then you got Austin at 4. And of course, you got the tight end sets, the 12 personnel, which will be run a lot this upcoming season with Arthur Smith. But yeah, I think it'll be good. I think this team has a chance to really surprise other teams. But I just don't want to be one-dimensional offense where it's just run. Get the passing game, get the receivers involved, which they hardly do. Arthur Smith is mainly a go-to a tight end on passing plays. But yeah, I think that this offseason has been really good. I mean, Deshaun Elliott, Patrick Queen, beside Landon Roberts. I mean, dude, That is mean. Those are guys who want to hit you, hit you. You know, we've been looking for that sideline to sideline linebacker. That's Patrick Queen. If you want him to get involved in the passing game, he'll do it. If you want him to go after the ball and meet the player right where he's standing, he'll do it. But yeah, Mike Tomlin has a chance here to prove every other Steeler fan, and myself included, wrong about him. If he can win us a Super Bowl, yeah, I'll think about how I feel about him going forward. But he needs to be in that. We need to be in that conversation. I mean, it's not impossible. Look at what Andy Reid can do with the Chiefs and Mahomes. Look at Mike McDaniels with the Dolphins. I feel like it's going to be interesting, man. It's definitely going to be a very interesting and fun season to look forward to. Um, Again, what to expect? I have no expectations. I have none, and that's the way I like. I don't have any expectations. That's the way I like doing it. Don't have any expectations for this team, and that's just the point that you have to look at. What's next? If we don't win a Super Bowl 2-3 years from now with this team, with this stud, what could be stud offensive line, with possibly the most underrated and overlooked receiving core, if that works out, who knows what could happen? I mean, think about it. George Pickens, wide receiver 1. Wide receiver 2 is obviously going to be Roman Wilson, if he can beat out Van Jefferson, because that's who I see him facing for that spot, and a few others. And then you got Calvin Austin, a speedster. Utilize his speed. Utilize that man's speed and get him into open field. And put that ball right where his hands are and allow him to come down with it. And he's taken off. He's literally a Tyreek Hill 2.0. Because of that speed, he's working on his route running. In fact, I've seen him in practice or in OTAs, and he's doing really good. Now, a lot that won't explain everything until they get pads on. But again, I think Calvin Austin's coming into this year as he wants one thing. He wants a Super Bowl. And I like that. He's got that mentality of someone who's chasing the Super Bowl and wants it now. And if he keeps that attitude, that will translate with the other players and will make them want to do even more. Because look at our defense. Like I said, Patrick Queen, Landon Roberts, T.J. Watt, Cam Hayward if healthy, Alex Highsmith, Minka Fitzpatrick, Deshaun Elliott. Like, dude, the list goes on and on. You got Cam Sutton back. Remains to be seen if he will be able to stay there a full season without getting in any trouble. But yeah, Joey Porter Jr., throwing Corey Trice and Beanie Bishop. I mean, this can be the best team we've had in years. And on paper, it looks like the best team we've had in a long-ass time. We need to seriously crack down uh on being able to stop the run this year, disrupt the passing, disrupt every bit of that. Because if you do that, for instance, if we beat the Chiefs, I'm not looking too far ahead, on Christmas, that will be the unthinkable that everybody's thinking. People are expecting us to go in and get our asses whooped by Mahomes, even Steeler fans themselves. But I still believe that they can win. Now, in my mind, I'm saying we're going to lose because it's Patrick Mahomes and Andy Reid. That's what he does. You forget the targets he's got. He's got Travis Kelce and whoever else he's got. You name it, man. You name it. I think Xavier Worthy. That's a speedster. And, whoever else you got. Jeez, dude, there's so many. But beating the Chiefs ain't impossible. Russ did it last season, and he nearly passed Patrick Mahomes in touchdowns. He was 3 touchdowns away from passing Patrick Mahomes for touchdowns, which is insane at his age. 34, 35 years old, and he's doing that. I look forward to it. And I hope he lights it up and makes every person who shits on him just eat shit. I hope that those people eat shit. We can win a Super Bowl, man, but it's just it just depends on how you want to go about it. How will Mike Tomlin run this team? How will he fare against lower, like, teams that don't have a chance to make the playoffs at all? How's he going to do against that? Because that'll say a lot, too, because he just can't seem to break that habit. But yeah, I mean, again, I wasn't surprised about this. Mike Tomlin getting a contract extension this year was expected. I'm going to move on from it and just see what happens. It's a wait and see game. Also, Nick Herbig has been doing good in OTAs. I mean, he's looking way better. And in fact, there's a lot saying that he looks like he's already turning into a elite edge rusher. But I'm waiting until they get pads on. That's what I'm waiting for. So, you can expect more videos during training camp. I will have upgrade or updates on what goes on. It's just a matter of what the Steelers decide to do or decide to do. So yeah, again the Pittsburgh Steelers have extended Mike Tomlin. I'll say one thing about this. I do like from one certain player that Bears fans have been shitting on, and I think a lot of Steelers fans who are excited about this know who I'm talking about. Justin Fields. His fumble, I'm pretty sure he has like 28 or 30 fumbles in every single year. Or like close at least. He had at least 20 some last year or 30. But I've liked the way he's looked. Like he's where he's looking at the receiver and immediately throwing the route that he needs to. I really do hope he is the future. It would be nice to see that. And also, it revamps his career, man. I mean, he hasn't had the best of circumstances. You know, when it comes to football, the Bears are not the best of circumstances when it comes to football. They haven't for years. There's a reason why they've not been able to keep a quarterback or develop them, because they don't have anybody at QB to fucking develop these guys. I don't know why that is so hard to understand with Bears fans. Oh, this guy sucks. Get him out. No, he just doesn't have anybody to teach him. Well, now he does. He has a chance to sit and watch Russell Wilson, and the only time you will see him hit the field is more likely if Russ gets hurt. But that's okay, because if he can learn by sitting on the bench and watching Russ, then that will help even more. So yeah, that'll be the end of this video again. I had to redo this all over again. I know I look like I'm falling asleep, but I didn't get any sleep last night. But again, still gotta bring the energy, man. And here we go, Steelers. Hope y'all enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one. Make sure to get this to 30 likes. And the next update I have of anything, mainly going towards the players now, I will be uploading them. I really want to do YouTube. I really want to continue making videos. It's fun. It helps me. And I want to make good content for you guys. But yeah. I'm aiming for 100 subscribers in 2024, or 20 at least. At least 20 subscribers to start out, and then I'll go further. But if you guys like this video, make sure to hit the subscribe button. It helps the channel, and it'll help it grow. It'll help me grow as a content creator, because I love doing Steelers talks with you, or Steelers talks for you guys, because you are what makes this happen. Each time you subscribe, YouTube puts my videos out there. The more you subscribe and like the videos, and even share it with your friends. Because again, why the hell not? You'll actually be coming back anyway. So why not hit the subscribe button, put on all notifications, so you never miss an upload, and have a blessed day. And God bless you all, and peace.